It's public. I just need to find out if people can get here. Hi guys, and I think I messed up my thumbnail. I always do that. But hi guys, it's Robin from My Alkaline Vegan Journey, and we are on day 4 of our 777-day detox fast, and we are rolling. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I feel so good. I think I really needed this. And even though I kind of cheated here and there, which I never do with a complete all water fast, and I think because this one's broken down into 7 days of all water, 7 days of teas, and 7 days of juices and smoothies, I don't know. My mind just takes it a little differently. I really have to prep my mind to accommodate, some of these fasts. And I have to tell you, I was thinking honestly, when I fast for long periods of time with all water, my body just goes through something where I look not so hot. So my friend was like, "Yeah, I don't want you to fast. Please don't fast." And all of that going through my mind, it was like, okay, well, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do 7 days of all water, 7 days of tea, and 7 days of juices and smoothies. All juices and smoothies are approved by Dr. Sebi. In addition, all teas should be without any type of sweeteners. There's going to be 14 days of non-caloric intake, and that's going to set us up. That horn is the fish guys. They go fishing and come out to the streets in their wheelbarrow and just start selling the fish that they just caught, which has got to be great. So yeah, let me get my glasses. I need my glove because I think I'm going to do a tea. I'm telling you, I'm messing this thing up. Here we are. Got to get my glove because my finger is still healing. And that's another series that I'm going to put together because this was very interesting. I just moved here to St. Lucia in February. And then about June, end of June or so, I had an injury with my finger with the knife and it got infected. So I wound up having to go to the clinic, and right then on the spot, they performed surgery. They cut it open, got that infection out, and then they wound up plugging the actual wound with these little, I don't even know what they are. They look like pieces of gauze that were doused in some kind of antiseptic and then put into the wound. And it was wrapped so that it could, heal. And they prescribed me an antibiotic. Now, instead of taking the antibiotic, I brought my herbs. My herbs did an amazing job. Y'all just don't understand. I had Pau Darko. Pau Darko is a really very good, and I need to do a urban adaptogen series on that. But it's good for bacterial infections, and it's more targeted to like urinary tract things, but still bacterial antibiotic. So I use that. I use cloves, which is also bacterial. I use ginger and oregano. Oregano is, God, one of the best antibacterial antibiotics. Now, you do have viral bacteria, but these herbs are more suited for bacterial infections. So I started taking that, and I'm still taking it, even though the prescription that they would have given me would have ended like in 7 days. But I'm still taking them just to make sure my body is taking care of all that ugly bacteria. And, with the fasting, that helps because I'm also building stem cells, which will decimate those diseased cells. And that's what we want. We want to get all the bad bacteria out and, replenish with good bacteria. So that's kind of what my body is going through. And I said all that to say that the 777-day detox herb kit that's in my store right now, please go now and get it because it won't be available after the 18th. We're going to break it down. It's going to be separate herb kits. The herb kits are going to be for antibiotics, the hair, skin, and nail. We've got one for relaxation. We got one for him. We got one for hers. And all of this right now is in the 777-day detox kit. All of it is in there. And listen, you don't have to buy it up front. You can get the product and pay for it later. It's set up as it's called Afterpay. Just sign up for that. It's no extra cost to you, but it costs me, and that's fine. I'll bear the cost because it's worth getting the startup herb kit. And that's all this is. It's a startup herb kit where you get the basic herbs that, and they're not basic. They're not basic at all. This herb kit is comprised of things for your health, your wellness, which is what we're trying to commandeer. We don't want to have to succumb to um, the prescriptions from the pharmaceuticals. We want to be able to go to our medicine cabinet and grab some natural herbs, drink it as a tea, and you can take many of these things topically. And I'm going to do another video, especially with the burdock root and the yellow dock, with the sea moss, or the oils like the coconut oil and the avocado oil that you can use topically with these herbs or the teas from these herbs to make topical solutions. And it is, man, it works wonders. It really works wonders. Cloves I've been using with a little bit of sea moss and avocado oil for my finger, and it's basically gone. I'll show you the final reveal because I need to show you all the yuckiness. It was horrible because my finger got so big because of the plugs and because it was healing that my whole hand got swollen, and there was loose skin around the finger. And this doctor, when I went in the second time to get it dressed, my finger dressed, she went through and just cut the skin off like it wasn't, and it wasn't. It was just dead skin, just lingering, And while it was, moist and everything, she just pulled it back, all that skin. So, and every bit of the skin has been replaced and healed. And I know that's because my body is in a good state. Now, how I got the infection, I'm not sure. But I do know that it must have persisted because it was a small little dot, no pain or anything. And the only way that I knew that something was wrong with my fingers because it started swelling. I was like, what's going on? It was no pain at first at all. And then it became painful. And that's when I went to see the doctor. So anyhow, today is day 4 of our 777-day detox fast. And I hope you all are joining us. I hope you all are at least buying the kit. And if you're not with us now, start whenever. Just let me know and I'll go live and we'll just pick it up. I do need to know who has joined us thus far because I understand that we got a bunch of people. And I see there's some here with us now. Hey, Art and Soul, how are you? Hey, Carol, welcome. And Shani, I guess I could use my glasses. Hey, DC Granny, y'all found me on YouTube. Finally, I got it right. And this is what I should have done in the beginning. Actually done a double simulcast so that I could see what was happening and how you actually could get to my YouTube live. Now, as you've noticed, if you've been on my page, I've been posting a lot about herbs and adaptogens. They are so important. Many of these things I want you to refer to once you get your 777-day detox kit, because all of this is going to be very vital when you start your herb kitchen, your herb cabinet. And that's what I really hope for all of you, to actually start your own herb cabinet so that you don't have to fill the prescription for antibiotics, so that you don't have to fill the prescription for pain. We have all of that, for relaxation, for sleep. I've got all of that in this 777-day detox kit. These herbs are amazing. And the way these individuals, and I have to call them individuals because they're not really companies yet, other than Blue Nile works with some individuals in Jamaica and some other countries where they actually grow and harvest these herbs. And guys, I'm telling you, I spoke FaceTime with one of the guys in, I think he was in the Middle East. No, where is he? Might be in the Middle East. I got to go get my other charger. He actually showed me parts of how he wound up growing. Um, uh, can't even remember which herb it was because there were so many that I eventually started getting from him. The first one I do believe might have been burdock root, and I think he was in the Middle East, burdock root, and those things are freaking long. Now I remember going to an Asian store and actually being able to buy the actual burdock root, and I have a video on that. As a matter of fact, the herbs and adaptogen series on burdock root. Within that, I reposted the footage from me actually trying the burdock root in this native state. And that, I mean, it tastes just like a carrot. And you know what's funny? Yellow dot looks just like it. And both are blood purifiers, which means that they're blood thinners. So if you want something to get into your system and kind of go throughout, you want to use that as one of the catalysts, the burdock root or the yellow dot. It's so amazing. Y'all hold on one second because I'm dealing with power issues. I got to power up my desktop. Okay, here we are, which means I hope that the phone is charged enough. So yeah, I've done the herbs and adaptogen series includes the sarsaparilla, the elderberries, the yellow dot, the burdock root, and yes, I included the habaneros. I gotta think of what the name of the capsicum, which is in a phylum of its own that actually has the adaptogen quality to it, is in capsicum, is in the um, habaneros, which makes it medicinal. So as you deal with your herbs and adaptogens, of course, it's going to include some of those things that we can actually eat. Hey guys, we're over here on YouTube. Y'all need to come. My Alkaline Vegan Journey. We got a few people, and I love being able to see the actual. Uh, uh, Granny says, "I don't think I'm going to enjoy YouTube channel." Okay, I got you. I don't know. I can't see it, but let me tell you this. In the herbs and adaptogen series, there will be some foods that I will uh, highlight because they are full of medicinal values, like ginger. You can eat ginger as a cookie, as a herb, I mean, ginger is one that I'm definitely going to do. There are others. I've got a long list, and I forgot. I can't use my laptop because I'm on it. But I have a whole list of notes on all these herbs and adaptogens that we are. Um, this is not charging for some reason. That we are going to specialize in because I want you all to fill your medicine cabinet with not those pharmaceuticals, but with herbs, these teas, the balms, the BALM balms that you can put on topically for arthritis, inflammation reduction, all these things, and they're in these herbs. But as we go through our tea, the 7 days of teas next week, I want to start going through some of these things. I will be posting more things on the channel that have to do with uh, all the herbs because there's so many, but there are not a lot that are Dr. Sebi approved, and I'm highlighting those. Those are first. Let me go through some of the comments over here on TikTok and kind of get caught up with those because we got a lot of new family members. And I see that there are several people that have joined my YouTube channel and subscribed. Thank you so much for that. We got DC Granny that's in both places, TikTok and YouTube. Scoop says, howdy. Carly B says, do you get shaky? No, not really. I think that usually during day 3, 4 of all water fast, or when you're just ingesting water, you can get kind of lightheaded. Um, it can kind of give you that lightheadedness. Shaky, I'm not sure. Um, and I have to think back because I've done about 8, 9 of these fasts so far, all of water. And I can't quite recall ever having the shakes or anything. So Carly B also says, OMG, your eyes are so pretty. Thank you. What color are they? I think gray. That's what I call them, gray. And user 1727-26537 is a new member of our family. Once you follow the host on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you automatically become a member of our family, the My Alkaline Vegan Journey family. And that gives you a few benefits, discounts in our store and free items once you've bought something from the store. And we just go through our database and pull your name and we send you free items that we're going to launch. So welcome to the family. Feel free to comment and ask any questions that you might have. Rachel, hi, how are you? Um, Rachel says, hey, Robin, how are you? I'm doing great. I'm loving this island. I'm telling you, Samson just sent me a video of him with his new bird. He actually caught a bird that was stranded, I guess, in Castries, and he's been taking care of him ever since. Now this bird will not leave his side. So he sent me a video of the bird coming from the house into the bird bath. So I posted that. Y'all let me know what you think about that, because I'm telling you, he is just like me. I love nature. That is something I would have done. I mean, really, I love nature. So yes, Isidol says, I'm on day 2 of my fasting. I'm proud of myself. I usually give in to food. Rachel, that's what it's all about. Standing up, standing strong, flexing that willpower, flexing that self-discipline. That's what I'm talking about. Because, I think about, when I am full-fledged into my fasting mode, I'm telling you, I cannot be turned. It's something about knowing what the outcome's going to be. I know I'm going to lose weight. I know I'm going to be a shapelier me. I know that I'm getting rid of all that visceral fat with the toxins. And that to me scares me more, because I know that a lot of the visceral fat that's in my system has come since I was young, and I just started purging it in 2020 by fasting. I may have purged some by working out, running track, swimming, and things like that, but I don't think anything hits it like all water fasting. And that's why I like this fast, because it's not just all water. We get a chance to flex our muscle with all teas for 7 days, and then all fruit, smoothies, and juices from Dr. Sebi's list. So we get a chance to experience our body's effect with all 3 or 4 uh, genres, because I know my body's going to react differently once I start drinking those juices and those smoothies. Because I'm telling you, when I do those in the morning to break my fast, I'm like, but see, I'm also going to do sea moss with mine. I'm definitely going to do sea moss. I probably will do sea moss with, I can't do it with the teas because we want 14 days of no calories. But on the juices and smoothies, I'm definitely going to do some sea moss in mine. So yeah, and I'm going to use my teas as the liquid for my smoothies. So I'm possibly the juices. And like I said, I don't have a juicer, so for me to make juices, it's going to be a little difficult. So I may just expand my juice, my teas, to incorporate some of the smoothies and things like that. So yes, I'm so proud of you too, Rachel. I'm so proud of all of you that have done this fast with us. And even if you haven't started with us Monday at midnight, start whenever you feel comfortable. And when you're comfortable and you're ready to start, let me know, because I love to go live and make sure that everyone stays on track, and that, kind of gives you a little bit of accountability and encouragement when I'm going on live and I'm calling your name out because you're fasting. It just gives you that extra accountability. So, and I know how that is, because, and when you don't show up, I kind of think, is everything okay? You know what I mean? So it really helps. I'm really glad that I started this platform of going live to give support, encouragement, and information for those of us who want to fast together. So live long, live strong. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me read some more of the comments. We've got Sean. First, we've got slept all day. Is a new member of our family. Welcome to the family, slept all day. Sean, last of 8 boys. Cayenne. Yes, Cayenne is definitely on Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. And it's Cayenne and what's the other one? Jalapeno and habanero are all of them have that capsicum, which is that it's in that family of herbs that are adaptogens. So definitely. The Pure Life Guy. Yes, I know. Welcome home, Pure Life Guy. And I need to talk with you. I need to get in touch with you because my folks there in DC are anxious to hook up with you. So let's get something going. Let's get something going. Allison, Charles, welcome. Welcome home. Afternoon, family. How are you all doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Joy for Life 149 is a new member of our family. So welcome to the family. And you all just remember, if you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, you are considered a member of my Alkaline Vegan Journeys family, with which comes discounts in my store, which is at myalkalineveganjourney.com, where we sell all things sea moss. I'm here in St. Lucia. I harvest my own sea moss with a tank. We go down and we cut it from the rocks, the reef, and the coral. There ain't no growing no sea moss on no rope here. We're doing wild crafted sea moss to get the maximum amount of minerals and nutrients from this sea vegetable. And you do that because it is growing from the substrate, which is the reef, the rock, and the coral. But everything in my stores is made with sea moss that I harvest here in St. Lucia. And it comes, we have the raw sea moss, we have the gel sea moss, we have the detoxes, all of which come with the sea moss from here in St. Lucia. We also have the candies and the cookies. We have the drinks. We are launching the seasonings and the sauces. We also have a couple of versions of hamburgers, which are also made with sea moss. And I think I'm going to launch the cheese soon because the cheese is out of this world. You will not believe that this is alkaline vegan cheese. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? It has the taste. It has and oh my God, this last batch that I made, I actually made it with black salt. Ah! Oh my God. And I think that just took it over the top. I'm telling y'all, I am so hot. It is hot in the house of Robin here in St. Lucia. And I just got out of the shower and I'm still sweating. Got to get back in. But it's hot. I'm probably going to enjoy the beach. And no, I'm not, because I'm telling you, it could be bright, shiny, sunny, and here comes the rain. It may last for about 2 minutes and then it's gone, but that's fine. So Joy for Life, welcome to the family. You all hit the screen and let's boost the rankings. We've got Angelia Hunter, 12, who is a new member of my Alkaline Vegan Journeys family. I'm so glad that you all found me on YouTube, because often when I'm in Castries, I cannot do TikTok. I can only do YouTube live. And I'm going to be there this weekend. I'm telling you, the garden is doing so great. Oh my God, the cantaloupe is going crazy. The tomatoes are blooming. The peppers already have peppers on them. I'm so proud of this garden. The mango, we got new mango trees. We've got avocado trees, new, growing. We've got so many things. Everything that I've eaten and I've kept the seed has grown. Everything. The key limes are growing. We've got everything. Everything that you've seen me cook while I've been here in St. Lucia that's had a seed is growing. I can't believe it. I started here in Grosse Ile in my little limited dirt piles. And then I take the seedlings while they're young down to Castries and plant them in the garden. And I'm telling you, they are just showing up and showing off for real. So very, very, very proud of that. Can't wait to see, to actually harvest some things. That's my biggest joy. I want to harvest some things. I really do. I want to see the actual fruit. We've got dates that are growing, dates, and I can't wait to find out where I can start some walnuts. I'm telling you, I'm going to grow my own walnuts and dates because those are my sweets. Those are the base for my sweets. The walnuts, of course, are the base for the meats as well. But chickpeas and things like that, they're not so crazily priced here. So I can kind of go with, paying $4 EC for their chickpeas. But 70, $80 for walnuts, agave. I wish I could grow an agave plant, but if I can curtail some of the expense from the dates and the walnuts, I can then have a little money left to buy some agave. Y'all know what I mean? Family, welcome to the family. Questions, leave any comment, that type of host that tries to address each and every comment. So feel free. Random Sam, no, random sand. I don't know what that means. Okay, says, what's good to raise vitamin D and folic acid? The sun. The sun. I don't really know any other way to get vitamin D truly in our sun. And it's not even a vitamin, it's a hormone. And I'm going to do a series on that because we need to know about vitamin D because this becomes the catalyst for so many other things. And melanin has a lot to do with this as well. So I got to do more research on it so I can talk more intelligently about it. But the little bit I do know about vitamin D, the best way to get it is through the sun. The actual absorption of the sun's rays. So yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. That's a great question, random sand. Randoms and I got to get this right. Randoms and rhythms. Randoms and rhythms. Okay, I love it. Scoop says, hey, Scoop, welcome home. I couldn't find you on YouTube because you have two accounts with the same name. I know. And they're all My Alkaline Vegan Journey. One has a different email address. So, and I can't combine them. I don't know how to do it. I really don't know how to combine them so they're as one. So thank you for that, Scoop. I should have known that has something to do with it. So Kenny Mack, welcome to My Alkaline Vegan Journey. Come join us. We're talking about our day 4 on our 7-7-7 day detox fast. 7 days of water, 7 days of herbal teas, no sugars or sweeteners, and 7 days of juices and smoothies, all Dr. Sebi approved. And we're on day 4, all water. We are now possibly going through ketosis. And you'll know because when your body starts feeling a little lethargic, feeling a little lightheaded, a little weak, that's when your body says, hold up, what's happening? We haven't eaten. We got to go to that varicose, the visceral fat and start going with that backup food. And that's all visceral fat is. And because it's visceral and it's in our adipose tissue, it collects toxins. And that's why we're clearing it, because not so much of because of the fat, but because of the toxins within the fat. Because the toxins could be, disease filled or cause disease. But we do want to get rid of the fat. We want to start over with some new visceral fat from our food that's coming from Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. Because at that point, we could curtail, that visceral fat getting any toxins. And I have to look that up to really see if that's valid or not. But that's how I'm thinking. We clear out the old visceral fat with all the toxins. And because we're eating properly, we fill that, space with good visceral fat. Now, the visceral fat is only being collected to help us. It's actually there as a safeguard against starvation. So once your body starts starving, which is about 3 days, 4 days, it goes for that visceral fat and it starts feeding off of that. And it takes that visceral fat through the liver and it becomes ketones. And your body loves ketones. It is a much more efficient means of energy. It really is. And it gives your body that chance to go through all the motions. I love it. Just from what I understand about it, it's so much more efficient for the body in total to go through ketosis and feed off ketones. Now, some of the way that some people are doing, uh, uh, I think it's called ketosis, ketone diet, or some kind of diet, is where they keep the caloric intake to a minimum. I think it's under 1,200 calories. And I think you can maintain ketosis that way, but they're eating everything, you know? They're, you know, I have to look that up too. But from what I understand, they're actually still taking in that excess mucus filled meat and dairy, and we don't want that. I think that the way we're eating is really really good. I think that really when we do a lot of the other things that like vegans and vegetarians are doing, we as alkaline vegans, our bodies are going to show totally different because of the way we feed after doing all of the resets, all of the you know, and I call 21 days of fasting or more a reset. Anything under that is basically maintenance to maintain what your biggest organ, which is your skin, brings in. Maintaining helps to eliminate, even though you don't get it all, which is the reason for the reset. So February of next year, March of next year, just get ready for the 40-day fast. Um, actually, and we've got to reset that because when we do our 21-day fast, it really needs to be right around New Year's. And that's to kickstart us from whatever we might have had at the end of the year, which is usually Christmas and New Year's and all that junk. And I think 21 days is a really great way to kind of curtail all of that. But we'll get into that. Right now, we're on 21 days of fasting, broken up into 3 sets of 7 days: 7 days of water, 7 days of teas, and 7 days of juices and smoothies. And this will allow us to go through not only ketosis, but autophagy, hitting that 7 day mark or 10-day mark with no calories will automatically allow your body to start overproducing stem cells, which is freaking amazing because stem cells truly are the heroes. It goes in and targets disease cells. So wherever in your body you're feeling pain, guess what? Those stem cells that are being produced after about day 7 to day 10 will start going in, rectifying that wrong. It will go in, and any of the cells that are damaged, they're going to try to repair them. If they can't, guess what? Those cells get eliminated. And because stem cells are the way they can, and they are the only cells in your body that can replicate specialized cells, such as liver cells. So you got some damaged liver cells, you want those stem cells because if they can't repair those damaged liver cells, guess what? They can create new liver cells, and they are the only cells in our bodies that can do that. The stem cells. I was like thrown when I studied that and learned that because I thought liver cells created their own cells, liver cells. Nope, stem cells. And that's why fasting is so miraculous and can do so much good for people who are battling chronic diseases. But you got to do it. You got to be off of all food, all supplements, all electrolytes, all that crap to reverse some of those chronic diseases like diabetes, like hypertension, like cancer. And you've got these cells that are going in, messing up good cells. And you got fasting that will go in and wreck that bomb. And now you got dandelion root extract. Y'all go to my page and look up that video on dandelion. It is just amazing, and they knew it all along. And I'm wondering if Bayer's the actual company. From what I understand, Monsanto has a company. Monsanto is were the owners or are the owners of Roundup. Roundup was a weed killer in the United States that was used specifically to kill weeds in lawns, garden, or grasses. Grasses that ain't doing nothing for nobody but sitting there looking cute for who, I don't know. But anyhow, the dandelions were wrecking this beautiful look. So they Roundup, you spray the Roundup and it's supposed to kill the entire dandelion plant. Now, at the same time, this same family, Monsanto, has shares or owns or some primary with this company called Bayer. And we know Bayer is a pharmaceutical company. As we know, dandelions are the go to for heart disease. And if you are reading and learning anything about one of the number one diseases that kill most people, and it ain't COVID, is heart disease. Now, you got this company that, first off, is trying to kill the dandelions, but in the lab are making uh, cures for heart disease. Knowledge is power. I mean, if you know that these dandelions that you can just pull and they are growing everywhere, crazy like that they're growing like this and are cures for many heart diseases, and you got a pharmaceutical company over here trying to sell you these heart disease medications, they knew all along that the dandelions could cure heart disease, many heart diseases. They knew it. So they tried to kill it. So you have to buy their stuff. I mean, it's just wild what people won't do. I mean, really, for a profit, it's like life means nothing. I don't get it, but I get it. You know, money means more than anything. So Scoop says she couldn't find me. I want you to try it again because if you can go to the other one, um, let me put "Hey guys" in here. All right, YouTube channel. I do like YouTube. I don't know why you don't like it, DC Granny. I don't understand. I actually kind of like it. I've got a space over here where I can read your comments. I can come on my laptop rather than my phone because I can't do that with TikTok, maybe Facebook. I haven't tried. Instagram, Twitter. I can't do any of that with those platforms. But at least YouTube, I can go on my laptop. I can chat with you. I'm live. I can actually edit it. I think I really like YouTube. I really do. I can chat with you as a community. I really do. I really like it. I really do. And any kind of name or reference that I need to give you, I could type it in the comments, which I guess I can do on YouTube, on uh, TikTok. I'm not sure, but I really like it. But I did find your live on YouTube. All good. Very good, Scoop. Thank you. Now, level up TM Productions. Level Up TM Productions is a new member of our family. Welcome to my Alkaline Vegan Journeys family. Level Up. Feel free to ask any questions, leave any comments. I do try to respond to all comments. So you'll also be eligible for discounts in my store, which is myalkalineveganjourney.com. Or you can also go to My Alkaline Vegan Journey Vegan. I love this journey dot square dot site. A lot of people like this one better simply because they allow you to uh, inquire about bulk. You know, the what is it called when you um, bulk rate of my CMOS, my alkaline vegan journey. These are my stores. And actually, the way I put them in here might be linkable. I think they might be. I'm going to try this again because it looks like it's separated. So, welcome to my alkaline vegan journey. Okay, but I did it. I did find you. Okay, so randoms and rhythms. Randoms and rhythms. I got it. I'm from London, so there's barely any sun here, but I don't wear SPF. Okay, I got you. Randoms and rhythms. I like that. And welcome from St. Lucia. I'm telling you, we get people from all over the world. I love it. I love it. And what I'm most interested in is when I show the uh, footage for the different herbs in my herbs and adaptogen series. I'd like to know if you all are growing them in other places other than the United States. I'm here in St. Lucia. I just moved here in February, and I'm looking for them. I am looking for them. There is a capability on your phone, if you have Google, where you can go to, instead of hitting the mic, there's like a little camera next to the Google. You can hit that and actually identify many plants, many things, period, with just Google. And I think it's called Google Lens or something like that. And it will bring up everything that anyone has taken that looks anything like the picture that you've just taken. Like when I did it for mango, it came up, but mango often looks a little bit like avocado. And when I looked it up through the Google Lens, it actually not only gave me the that it was mango, but every other uh, information about mango was there. How it looks as a seed, how the bug gets in the seed, all that stuff. You can go crazy just doing research on Google from that Google Lens. It is amazing. So do that. Use that capability on Google to identify some of the things that people are calling weeds in your area, whether you're in the United States or any other country. Just use that to find out, and try to reference these things by their genus and species, which is their scientific name. Like I think I just did one, Rumex crispus, which is yellow dock or Rumex crispus. I just did it. Oh my God, yellow dock. I can't remember. I'm telling you, my mind just goes crazy. But I just did it might be Yellow Dock. It might actually be the one that I just did. Can't remember. That is just sad. My mind is all over the place. And it's like right now, if I don't think of it, I am not going to be able to move on. I did Yellow Dock, and there's another one that I just did. Cascada Sagrada. Good night. Okay, my let's see. I think it is working. So that one came out completely different. I don't know what these others did. I thought it would be like a link when posted over there on uh, YouTube. But yeah, let's keep going. So randoms and rhythms. Thank you so much for that. Okay, what about folic acid? Now, all of those, I'm telling you, I'm still really new in this series of herbs and adaptogens, but those things I really would like to target. And as I'm speaking about it right now, I'm actually going through a spreadsheet to kind of go through so that you could actually do queries of, if you've got a cold with an itchy throat, you should be able to go in to this query and just type in and find all natural alkaline vegan herbs for that ailment. And that's what I'm trying to create, kind of like a Google for alkaline vegans, you know? So I will get to that. And as a matter of fact, Sunday is our question and answer series. And I got about 4 questions that I'm working on now. And I'm going to add folic acid, vitamin D, and folic acid and vitamin D. I'm going to add to that list of questions because with those questions, I do research so that I'm not just, flapping my lips. I want to give you actual factual information that's scholarly and peer reviewed and be able to return that. Now, if it's not actually done on my lives on Sunday, it will definitely be done as a post. So I will get that to you. I don't think my messages are sending. What's your advice for best sources of folic acid? I'm just late in answering. That's all. Yeah, that's perfect. IMG. Okay. Um, Random says, "Oh, thank you, sis. You're welcome. You're welcome." Sometimes I get to talking so much that some of the writings, and I really do need uh, not really a moderator because moderator, sometimes they kind of, kind of get in the way a little bit because some people I want to treat a certain way, especially when it comes to those folks that want to be trolls on the page. I believe that I can turn a troll into a new alkaline vegan. I really do. So sometimes when I have moderators, it can be, with certain ones, it can be a little, cumbersome. So I had moderators and I just said, we don't need it. We don't really have that much of a influx of people who want to ask, are we vegan? Do we eat meat? Kind of thing. So let's go forward. So yeah, right now, day 4 of our 777-day detox fast. We will be on all teas on Tuesday, July 12th. And at that time, I hope you have um, your detox kit, which is the 777-day detox kit available in my store. Now, even if you don't get it, I would say continue to do water because you don't want any calories in your first 14 days. You want complete non-calorie for these first 14 days. Now, if you haven't started either, get the detox kit. Get that before it's no longer available. Start whenever you're ready. When you're ready, let me know and we'll go live again because I may start over because I kind of messed this one up. With me having the finger and wanting to keep ingesting the teas for the antibiotic, I've been doing teas here and there. So I've not really had all water yet. Uh, so in addition to that, whenever you're ready and want to get started, I'll do another campaign to get other people who might be interested in starting the 777-day detox. And I got to start calling it 7 cubed because that's 7 cube detox. 7 cubed detox. 7 days of water, 7 days of tea, 7 days of juices and smoothies. And we can do this one anytime because I don't think this one is as invasive as the all water for 21 days. And we'll see. At the end of this, we'll see. So I see that we are about 47 minutes in, and I like this. I don't want to spend too much time because often I can't do anything with these videos when they're 5 hours. And that I've been coming up with those 5 hour videos. Yeah. Hey, Queen Goonie, how are you? MPville, Cassandra Mills, how are you? Welcome. I'm Robin, and this is my alkaline vegan journey. We're going to end it there because right now I'm not going to be doing any cooking per se. This evening is Friday nights in Grosse Ile, and I'm still thinking of what to do. I may go way off chart and do something way off the grid because I'm noticing the trends here in St. Lucia as far as Grosse Ile and Friday nights street party. What the people like, what they want, what they'll buy. And, with me trying to generate cash, I'm definitely trying to be in on that. So you all join me tonight at 6 p.m., probably on YouTube. Ah, and I really do. And DC Granny, I want to know why you think you don't like YouTube. Um, enjoy the YouTube channel. I want to know because I think this is so much easier. I really do. So yeah, fill me in. Let me know. Maybe we can change some of the things that you're not liking so that we can bring you around the bend. So, any questions, any comments, anything that you all want to discuss? Because this week and next week, we're basically dealing with herbs and adaptogens. We will be doing some foods that are adaptogens because of simply their makeup. And some of those um, um, herbs and things, I cannot, man, T-Mobile has messed me up to the hilt. But I'm going to try to get Samson's internet box so that we can go out into the woods and do some foraging. For the first time since I've been here in St. Lucia, I actually went and saw a tree that was down and it had some mushrooms. Now, I've been saying for a minute we're going to do a series on mushrooms, and we've got to because That mycelium community is whew, just overwhelming. It's so much to it that's good for us, good for the environment. It's like we're going to get into it. We're definitely going to just do some. And there's the rain again. Do some investigation on the mushroom and the mycelium kingdom, and that's once I get my kit, because I would love to be able to have the kit there so that you all can witness the entire uh, beginning and end of me growing mushrooms and the substrate that is grown on, along with the I forgot what it's called, the actual mycelium that they inject into the different substrates so that the mushrooms can grow. Because even before the mushrooms grow, it's growing a mycelium network, and the mushrooms are only the fruiting bodies from that network. So I can't wait. So yeah, Level Up asks, is there any natural remedies for toe fungus? Oh heck yeah, neem and tea tree. Tea tree oil, and I've got to do something on tea tree because I have tea tree and I've used it, but I'm not sure from whence it's coming. I need to know its origins. But neem and tea tree oil are really great for toe fungus, and I'll get into that as well. And that's what this spreadsheet is all about. The spreadsheet is for those of us who want to go through and be able to actually cure something specific. Like, I really, really wanted my skin to pop back. And there are a few things. Fasting was just one of them. To maintain it, I mean, God, horsetail. Golly, horsetail is amazing. But the herbs that are in the 777 day detox have a combination of all these things. All of these things. You want to relax? I can't believe how it's off and on raining now. Talk about tropical weather. This is nothing. This is the epitome of tropical weather. I mean, it was just, so hot that I'm like sweating. And now it's raining. I love it. But yeah, the 777 day detox, please get it. I'm telling you, time is drawing nigh and it's coming down. I'm not keeping that up. It's really underpriced. It really is. If you knew of some of the herbs that I use and how much they cost, you all would be like, oh my God. Yeah, get it while it's hot. Get it while it's available now, because the next time you see any of these herb combinations, they will be individually packaged. So get the 777 day detox package now. We also have a few more items that are going to be launched. And soon the discount codes are going to be coming out so that you will have access to discounts on all of the things that are in the store. Some of the things will have detailed discounts on, like my cookies. The cookies are made as you order them. We do not have cookies that are sitting up on a shelf waiting for you to finally order them. We cook them fresh. Same like my sea moss, the gel. We don't let those things linger around. Now, sometimes we will get an order of about 50 jars of 16-ounce purple sea moss, and we fill those. It just takes longer because it's fresh, 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 fresh. I don't like that. You know, and that's why I'm not on Amazon, even though they have approved my store. Etsy has approved my store. All I have to do is send them the boxes of jars of sea moss and the bags of sea moss and the cookies. I just, for some reason, cannot get into warehousing my fresh product, because I'm telling you, what we have to go through to get that sea moss is amazing. I absolutely love it because it's a completely different world down there in the sea and the ocean. Because I harvest sea moss from the Caribbean Sea as well as the Atlantic Ocean. On one side of the island is the Atlantic Ocean, on the other side is the Caribbean Sea. So I do it in both places. So I'm telling you, I don't. So if it takes a little longer for you to get your things, please bear with us because we want to give you the best product ever. And that's even with the sea moss that are in the detox packages. I'm not putting that stuff in a jar or bag or whatever and sending it before it's time. I really want it to be right. I want you to feel like I feel when I take my sea moss. It's like, I mean, like I just had a pot of coffee because I used to drink coffee like crazy. I used to actually go to countries and check out their cigars, their coffee, and their liquor. That used to be my initiative to find out who's got the best coffee, who has the best liquor, and who has the best cigars. That used to be my thing. And now that I'm not on coffee, I'm telling you, I found a damn near close contender that's all alkaline vegan. And I think I've told you all, and that's available in my store too. The roasted dandelion root and black sesame seeds. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. And I don't know if we've got that. No, it's not in the 7-day detox, but that's a powerhouse. The black sesame seeds and the dandelion. Now it may not be as much so because the dandelion root is roasted and it's better boiled to pull the medicinal values out. But I do it just because I like coffee and I'm, not trying to do caffeine. I'm not trying to do this acidity of coffee. So. So yes. Hey, Michelle. Michelle Henry is a new member of our family. Welcome to the family. Um, the My Alkaline Vegan Journey family is growing exponentially. I think in the last couple days, we've gained almost 1,000 new family members. So I appreciate you all so much. And I'm glad you all are really taking seriously your health and wellness because my whole platform is about empowering people to take full control of their health and wellness. And that is done primarily by fasting, detoxing, and feeding from Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. And that's it in a nutshell. The byproducts are the diving, because I dive for my sea moss, the gardening, because everything that we eat is born from a seed. So we put it back in the earth and let it grow some more. And traveling. And I love to travel because, you find different things in different areas of the world, a lot of those things. So DC Granny on YouTube says, I'm going to play with it a little bit. Yeah, try that because I'm really loving this YouTube platform. It's so much more comfortable. I can set it and I can do what I need to do. I may need to switch up a little bit when I'm doing cooking, but it seems to be more stationary for me to actually be able to do what I need to do. And we'll see because this is my first time ever using it, so we'll see. But yeah, right now we're an hour into the broadcast, and we've got a lot more family members that have joined, and I love that you all on a Friday afternoon have joined. Because if you all have not done at least one fast with My Alkaline Vegan Journey, please set it on your calendar to join us. Just for one. Just for one. I'm looking for doggone before and after pictures. I found a couple of photos from, might have been WhatsApp or from Facebook. I need you all to post pictures. I'm going to go on you all sites and grab some photos, and I'm going to put them on my site. I got to figure out how to do it because I'm still learning how to do a lot of this stuff. But until I get my IT team really together so we can do this, I'm going to be doing it myself. And it may be a little, but I want to post how you all look before starting the journey. And then I want to post you all as you're in the journey, because the journey never ends. The journey is always moving forward. We're always finding new things. And that's why we're doing this new fast. I've never done or sponsored any kind of fast that included anything other than water. So I really want us to thrive. I want all of us to be, friends on an island, living without having to be in someone's nursing home, without having to have someone feed us or wipe our butts and all that other stuff. I want us to be living full lives, even in our older years, so that when it's our time, the day before we just did some gardening, but it's our time. So we're gone. Nothing's stopping us. And that's because we're taking care of our bodies. We are taking full control of our health and wellness. And thank you so much, Michelle Henry. She says, hello, beautiful sister. Yes, welcome to my alkaline vegan journey. Now it's an hour into our broadcast, and what I want to do is end it there. We're going to pick up this evening because I'm going to keep my keyboard as well as my laptop as well as my phone with me as we start doing some of these other broadcasts, so that we can kind of double cast YouTube as well as TikTok or Instagram. It depends. I kind of like TikTok because it's easier to put videos up. And that's because I haven't really done the due diligence to figure out how to really do an Instagram upload. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you get the 7 cubed detox fast in my store before the 18th. If you have not started the 777-day detox fast with us, don't worry. It's never too late. You can start tomorrow if you want. You can start at midnight if you want. Just make sure you get the 777-day detox kit. Make sure you get the kit. The kit will no longer be available after July 18th. So get it now while it lasts, and you do not have to pay for it up front. You can get it now and pay for it later. It's called Afterpay. So check that out. It's linked in my bio. And if I'm not exactly sure how it's done on YouTube, but it's myalkalineveganjourney.com. Granny still has it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll see you all again tonight at 6 o'clock, probably on both TikTok and YouTube, as we enter into this Friday night's street party in Grosse Ile here in St. Lucia. Thank you guys for joining. And again, I'm Robin, My Alkaline Vegan Journey.